The following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by Spirit. Beautiful day, beautiful soul. And welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic. And I'm back to deliver your latest timeless, collective, channeled tarot message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. Remember to always bring your intuition to the party, and if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always be the one with the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website, located now in English and in Spanish, on the title of this live, raw, real, unscripted, uncut, unedited broadcast. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. All right. So we've pulled your alpha and omega messages for today. Let's get you popping with an Abukra card. You know what? I'm going to shuffle that better. It came out way so fast. Let me just do this a few times. I'm gonna make sure we get some perfect messages meant to come out because it's been shuffled appropriately. I mean, there's not really a wrong way to do this. I felt like shuffling it. So let's see what we have from the Abukra. You will receive unexpected information that will cause your emotions to run wild with exhalation, allowing you to speculate on great events for the future. Oh, you're getting some good news. We like good news. We really like good news. Good news is a good thing. All right. For the major arcana for today, we have the Hermit energy. When I first saw it, it was in reverse. So I really feel like I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. That type of energy, okay? From the Spiritual AF deck, it says, fuck what they say. What someone else, anyone else says about you, it doesn't matter. Really and truly, it doesn't. If you heard it secondhand, it super doesn't matter. And if the person isn't your higher power, your boss, or your best friend, it super duper doesn't matter. Think about how much more time you've had to dream up cool shit if you really and truly stopped worrying about what people say about you. You think Martin Luther King cared about what other people said when he wasn't there? No. He was out marching and doing good shit. Let them talk. Do your shit. Okay. People, let's give them something to talk about. Yeah. There's people are always gonna have something to say, especially if you're stepping out doing some shit that they ain't never done before. Yes. So watch out for that. From the PNQ Oracle. Quentin drew this card last year. It says, us watching shadow hunters. My grandsons really got into watching shadow hunters with me. Okay. Apparently this is us on the bed watching TV together. We often did that, playing cards together and stuff. One thing I'm noticing here is it seems to be a smiley face. It seems to be a smiley face, but it's X'd out and the smile is a frown. So what the fuck is that over there? Ha! I know what that is. That's somebody who got something to say. Fuck what they say. Maybe they were smiling in your face until you stepped up out of the place. Until you stepped up out of the place that they thought that you should stay in. Now that smile turns into a angry grin. An angry grin. An angry grin. What the fuck is an angry grin? I just got a whole vision of stank face and angry grin. It's like, their face wants to look like a scowl, but they try to twist it up to a smile. Okay, so let's see what we have coming out from the lyrical evolutions. What is the message? What is the message? I'm excited to see what all is coming out. Okay, so there's 2 cards that done flipped over in the deck. They didn't come out. Okay, so there was 2 something that didn't come out. 2 something didn't come out. It stayed where it was. Okay, what did come out? Independent Together from Steven Universe. What do I want to be? I'm the master of me. And isn't the thought enough to lift me off the ground? Independent Together. Why does she look like a whole high priestess, empress energy with the universe in her hands? Independent Together. Okay. What do I want to be? I'm the master of me. And isn't the thought enough to lift me off the ground? You feeling freaking good because you are doing what you want to do. You're in your energy real strong. And that makes sense with the I'm coming out energy that I got from the Hermit that's coming out. Virgo energy. We are in Virgo season. And there's something here about shadow hunting. When you coming out bold in your power, sometimes their shadows come out. If they've been hiding some kind of feelings about you, that should have come out too. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Being guided to pull what we haven't for a while now. What are the 3 main factors for today's reading? We're going to do this. And they're working on landscaping outside. I thought they were done by my window. I thought they were done in my section. They're back. So, yeah, there ain't shit I could do about that. But I can continue on with the show. So, let's see. From the Tea Leaf Fortune cards, what are the 3 main factors we have for this situation happening today? Shout out to those on the Wisdom app. I see you. Hey, how's it going today? All right. There's 1. There's 2. And can we have a 3rd, please? And thank you. There's 3. All right, perfect. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the kangaroo. Unsettled times need to plan ahead. Okay. That shit happens on Earth every day, I heard. Okay. We have the bull, the first one coming out. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Stand in your position like a bull, baby. Taurus energy on the table, can't even lie. All right, the second card that came out is a mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. A stubborn mule. And it's interesting because it's like, do not back down. If I look at these 2 cards together, let me get my handy dandy rainbow clipboard. If I show them to you the way I'm seeing them, with my hands out the way, fingers out the way, because the cards are so little, you can see they coming head to head. They staring each other down. There's a stare down, okay? Everything is not okay at the OK Corral with these 2. This mule and this bull are not coming together. They are not happy with one another. They are not working together. They are not showing up like friendlies right now. I'm going to tell you, but somebody is not finna change. Guess what? That's not your fucking problem. Your problem is, can you be consistent? Can you stand your ground? Let's see what's this other one. This one came out face down. Those 2 came out face up. When the cards come out face up, it's like, you probably already know this. When the card come out face down, it tends to be, well, either your subconscious was telling you this, or you didn't want to admit it, or you just don't know. Look at that. The sun, happiness and well-being. Look at that. Let them fucking be mad. Stand in your ground, baby, because the sun is coming out for you. Let's get a download oracle from my handmade download oracle deck. This deck was about 10 years in creation because this is a collection of different one-liners, quotes memes that I created. Okay, these are my own quotes, my own words, my own memes. If somebody else said them before me, I didn't copy. I just downloaded it too. So the download oracle, what's the most valuable message for the download today, please? And thank you. 1 card out. Thank you. Red flag. Red flag. It says foul. Okay, so this one is not so much a quote. We just needed it. Yeah, there's a red flag on the play. Somebody was foul. They got a stank attitude. I told you they're trying to smiling in your face, but then you can see the little hateful look. Okay. Let's get some overall guidance from you from my published Words of Clarity deck. What's the guidance? What's the guidance for today? Hold on. There's a card that's backwards. I'm going to fix that. Okay. What's the guidance for today? Oh my God, I feel like I'm being bombarded by landscapers. They're on this side, they're on that side. Y'all should have finished this shit while I was still in the bed. Okay. One more shuffle down. All right, here we go. What's the most valuable guidance you can offer for the love, peace, and happiness tribe at this time? All right, we have meditate. Okay, meditate. And at the bottom of the deck, you have ease. So listen, when you see the red flags, just go get in your energy, baby. Don't let them funk up your vibe. Don't let them do that. It's not worth it. It ain't gonna benefit you in no type of way. It's unnecessary bullshit. I call bullshit on it because you busy over here being a master of you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Keep being the master of you because you about to get some unexpected information that's going to help you raise your vibe. You going to come all the way to life. I heard you going to come all the way to life. So let's go into the Visionary I Ching first and see what we have coming out here from this situation today. What's the message? Let's go. Show me what's happening. What's going on? What's going on? All right, let's see. What's the message for today? Show me the download message for today. Thank you. Perfect. One card came out. That's the way I adjust. That's just what I like. That's what I like. Okay, let's see what we have. It says the well. Card number 48. Water above, wind below the well. Wishing well, a wishing well. There goes that Simply Red song. Is it Simply Red? Wishing well, a wishing well. I don't know. Let me look up the lyrics. That song came out once on the show before. Okay, I'm not sure who sings it. I'm not sure if I looked it up. Okay, but it's called Wishing Well. Oh, it's Terrence Trent. Oh, I did look this up before. Terrence Trent, Wishing Well. Okay. Wishing Well. Terrence Trent. They want me to look up the Terrence Trent D'Arby. Okay. Kissing like a bandit, stealing time underneath the sycamore tree. Cupid by the hour sends Valentine's to my sweet lover and me. Slowly but surely, your appetite is more than I knew. Sweetly, softly, I'm falling in love with you. Wish me love, a wishing well to kiss and tell, a wishing well of butterfly tears. Wish me love, a wishing well to kiss and tell, a wishing well of crocodile cheers, sing. Hugging like a monkey see monkey do right beside a riverboat gambler, erotic images float through my mind. Say I want to be your midnight rambler. Quickly, the blood races through my veins. Quickly, loudly, I want to hear those sugar bells ring. Okay. They said stop reading. Somebody taking a risk to open up their heart to love. There's a wishing well. Okay, let me see here. And last night, I did it in Spanish on my English. I produced a video in Spanish, and it was all talking about being willing to take a chance on fucking love. The whole point of being alive is to love. If you haven't loved, you haven't lived. Okay. The well. We're not going to go into the changing lines, but let's read the message of the well. It says, throughout all the cultures of the world, the well has served as a symbol for that which sustains life and provides a constant, inexhaustible source of nourishment. Human nature is basically the same. The passage of time cannot add to its dimensions nor take anything away. Still, just as a well can be deepened to produce clear water, we can enrich our lives by delving deeply within to tap our essential nature and reach the true source of spiritual nourishment. Beware of shallow thinking. The image of the well suggests that going further within produces greater clarity. Be patient and you will penetrate your problems, your own nature, as deeply as you can. Self-development is key to reaching down to tap the clear water. If you do not lower your bucket into the depths, you're likely to come up empty. Remember, when greater depth is sought, lessening the speed of normal operations may be required. Slow down. A shallow carelessness in the process of meeting deeper needs can be self-defeating or even dangerous. Slow down, take your time, dig deep into your heart, deep into your emotions. Tap into what is truly there in authenticity for the best outcome for yourself at this time. Okay, the whale. My daughter's family, they purchased like 40 acres in the mountains. They have a well. When the previous owner found water, he kept digging even deeper. They have an inexhaustible water source. They will never run out of water on that property. And they had the water tested. And other than some healthy trace minerals, like that water don't have shit in it. It's fucking clean. So if you take the time to dig deep into you, into your authenticity, you find an inexhaustible source. You might have that. You find an inexhaustible source of spiritual nourishment. You tap into your authenticity. You tap into something that can nourish you and sustain you for many, and not just you. That's the thing. See, everybody in the family who go up there, everybody who goes up to that land can drink from that water source. So there's something here about, you can't, everybody can drink from the water source. Now, here's the thing. You have to, there's something here about you have this inexhaustible source of water. Maybe somebody here, they, with them being a mule, they've been tapped in, but are you like, I'm fucking done with you drinking from my well? Because there's red flags on the plate. You need to meditate. Let's find out more from the Pleiadian Oracle. What's the message today? What is today's download? Thank you. All right. What do we have? Pakal's Tomb. We recently had Pakal's Tomb. Okay. I remember this card came out recently. It's back. So let's see what we have from Pakal's Tomb for today. It says, they want me to just read the additional meanings today? Okay. So it's breaking patterns, hidden messages, doors opening, obstacles removed, clear guidance, inner wisdom, double check contracts and business agreements, time of magic, answers in front, review the details. Breaking patterns, doors are opening, obstacles are being removed. Yeah, fuck what they say. Obstacles are being removed. You're getting messages. Obstacles are being removed, and that's part of the messages that you're getting. Okay. Dig deep in your own well for authenticity. And once you've done that, like, it will always flow. Once you've tapped into your authenticity, it will always flow. You can't, once you've found who and what you really are, it's a real challenge to try to live against that, to try to faking the funk. Faking the funk is just not something that satisfies when you know what you are, when you're in your authentic nature. Okay, so there is obstacles being removed. There's a challenges being removed. I see a shooting star in this image. I see a wish being fulfilled as you're tapped into spirit. Okay, let's see what alchemy card wants to come out for our message today. What's the message? What's the most valuable message you have to offer for the download today, sir, ma'am? Deck of cards. What do you have, Lesser Scott? What's the perfect message for today? Thank you. Wise salt. I've never heard of wise salt. In my kitchen, I like to use pink Himalayan sea salt. But we have wise salt. Have you ever heard of wise salt? I haven't. We're going to learn about it today. It's card number 28. 28. Wise salt. Look at this symbol. Does the symbol mean omega? Because it looks like it's an O with the line straight through the middle. I could be wrong, but it's making me think of omega. One thing I'm noticing is this rainbow coming off of this side over here in the universe, this star over here, wishing star. Okay, it's like the wishing star, like this star is that star, and it's tapping into some other energy. Okay, let's find out. Wise salt, card 28. What you got to say? And wisdom, grit, preservation. Wise salt is a sacred ingredient of preservation. In due time and with due experience, the alchemist slowly develops these granules of wisdom that can someday be passed to another. Salt retains, preserves, and absorbs. It brings complexity to flavors. Pause on the book. I was trying to say complexity to flavors, and I said complicity to favors. They want me to stop and write that down. Complicity to favors. Okay, really? Why is that like a whole tongue twister right now? Okay, so play on the book. It brings complexity to flavors and grit to slippery roads. Such is the magic of sal sapiente. Someone who carries wise salt is immediately recognizable. Their words hold meaning. Their stories are deep and true. They have wisdom that cannot be attained by any other means than decades of pain and pleasure. You may experience wise salt through the elders of the community. When this card appears, know that everything you are going through will be of use down the line. Alchemically, you are being brined. Preserve what you can, let go of the rest, and lean heavily on your elders. Notice your interactions with salt today. Take an Epsom salt bath and use salt consciously in your meals. Bless and thank it for its qualities. Think of a few people in your life who seem to carry wise salt. What is about them that makes it so? Was their depth easily acquired? And ponder the taste of salt and tears. And they're asking me to actually do this go deeper work of read about the salt marches in India. Not shoot matches. Oh my God. Hold on. Autocorrect is in full effect when it comes to my Googling. Salt. It says salt marches. Okay, why is it pulling? It's pulling up salt marshes. Okay, I put in salt marches for India. Okay, here we go. Thank you. It did what it wants to do again. So again, I had to it put in salt marshes, even though I put in salt marches. Okay, the salt march, which took place from March to April 1930 in India, was an act of civil disobedience led by Mohandas Gandhi to protest British rule in India. During the march, thousands of Indians followed Gandhi from his religious retreat near Ahmedabad to the Arabian Sea coast, a distance of some 240 miles, to protest the British salt tax. It received widespread attention, gaining new recruits for Gandhi's nonviolent movement, which eventually led to India's independence. It was an act of nonviolent civil disobedience. Okay. Nonviolent civil disobedience. Wow, is there something coming up in that? Through the path of peace, through the path of wisdom, of unity, they were able to affect major change. So there's definitely something about that. Okay, I had never heard of the salt marches before. Thank you, Mr. Gandhi, for bringing that energy in. Let's see what we have from the well-known archetypes for today's message. What can you add from the download today? Now, here's the other thing about wise salt. They talked about it takes years of pain and pleasure. You got to go back and forth through pain and through pleasure to get the type of wisdom from the salt marches, okay, from the wise salt. Yeah, wise salt. It's wisdom, honey. People can recognize that in you. So there's something here about, again, protecting your energy from anybody or anything that would bring in obstacles. Okay, you see the red flags, you just go and meditate. Make sure you stay connected to your spirit. Okay, you dig deep. So you have this inexhaustible source of water because you have a well, and the water here is talking about that source spirit connection. Okay, from the wild unknown archetypes, we have the ring coming out today. Let's see what's the message of the ring. It's card number 57. 1957 is a highly significant year for somebody here. So let's see what we have. 57, the ring. The infinite, real, the connection. The ring is an image of connectedness. Rather than viewing life as linear, as a series of progressive achievements, the ring challenges us to sense the cyclical, infinite nature of our world and experiences. Beginnings and endings fall by the wayside as we practice seeing ourselves as a part of this cosmic circularity of creation. For this reason, it is no surprise a ring is worn on the finger to represent eternal love that surpasses space, time, and worldly things. So much can be projected onto this archetypal image because it mimics the Earth's orbit around our great sun and the intimate bond between two lovers. It is the micro and the macro united. This card calls us to deepen connection with self, other, and the world at large. Meanwhile, there may be a literal ring waiting to adorn your finger. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. When light, connectedness, humility, sacred cycles, and when dark, unconscious repetition and starving for connection. Take stock of the jewels you adorn yourself with. Watch out for rings you wear out of habit that keep you connected to the old you. Study images of the mandala, the unus mundus, the ouroboros, and the medicine wheel. Okay. So, is this a poem? Let me look this up. It says, Rilke's, I live my life in widening circles. What's with all these rabbit holes today? I live my life in widening circles. Yes, okay. And it is a poem. I'll screenshot this and post it. I live my life in widening circles by Rainer Maria Rilke. I live my life in widening circles that reach out across the world. I may not complete this last one, but I give myself to it. I circle around God, around the primordial tower. I've been circling for thousands of years and I still don't know. Am I a falcon, a storm, or a great song? Wow. Okay, there's kind of a lot in that. Yeah, because it talked about circling around the primordial source and needing, like, wondering, like, what am I? Type of energy is in there, getting to know the self. Okay, I've just posted that poem to the community tab for those of you who want to ponder that more and dig deeper into that poetry. It's there. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. What else do we need to pull out today? They said go ahead and go into some tarot. All right. Which tarot decks are we going to use today? I did not pre-select any decks today. Just taking it as it comes. Oh, okay. They want me to pull out the Dark Goddess Tarot. They said, we showed you that before you got out of bed today. I'm like, yeah, you did. Okay. So the Dark Goddess Tarot, let's get, what's the energy? What's the guidance? There's something here for the tribe to embody, to embrace. What is that message today, please? And thank you. What is the most valuable message you have to offer? Okay. We have the Amazon of Air coming out. So let's see what the book has to say about the Amazon of Air as guidance for us today. Amazon of Air. One moment. Let me find it in the book. Okay, I'm seeing all the suits except for the one I'm looking at. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm in the wrong freaking book. No wonder. I grabbed the Starman Tarot book. I need to grab the book for the Dark Goddess Tarot. That'll help. If I get the right book, that will help for sure. Okay. So the Amazon of air, here we go. It says, Scotty is the beautiful goddess of winter in the northern land of Scandinavia, a land named for her. Her name means shadow, for only winter has a power to darken the sun. Wearing a short hunting dress and fur leggings, she dashes through the icy mountains on the skis she invented, bearing her sharp spear and piercing arrows and accompanied by her beloved wolves. A strong and ancient giantess, Skadi storms Asgard, home of the Norse gods, after they cause the death of her father. All of them together cannot withstand her might, and the gods offer her anything in their power to give if she will stop attacking them. She demands just two things. The gods must make her laugh and let her choose a husband from their company, for she is hot-blooded and has been alone long enough. Oh, my God. Okay, they said highlight that because that's a big part of the message today. The trickster god Loki makes her laugh by tying his testicles to the beard of a billy goat for a ridiculous and painful tug of war. That's ridiculous. Okay. To select her mate, Scotty's eyes are blindfolded and she is allowed to feel the legs of all the gods. She chooses the most shapely calves, believing them to belong to the beautiful god Balder, but they are the legs of the ocean god Njord. Accepting her choice, she goes to live with him in the sea. Pause on the book because she chose by the feel of their legs, which is talking about the way they move. I like the way you move. Okay, because the strength of your legs is going to indicate something about how you move, right? Okay, play on the book. Scotty is unhappy when away from her snowy home in a place where all is drippy and gray instead of white and sparkling. The couple decide to take turns alternating their time between mountains and the shore, but both are miserable this way. They separate amicably since Scotty finds she prefers her original independent existence to this contrived and incompatible marriage. Scotty returns to her snowy peaks and soon finds her true mate, the god of winter, Yule. By choosing to live uncompromised in this place and manner she loves and is suited for. When Scotty appears, independence requires authenticity, not isolation. Yet being self-sufficient keeps you true. There is joy in discovering how capable you can become. Stand up for what you believe in. Believe in yourself most of all. Believe in your rights and your right to a life of your choosing. Believe in your value. Believe in your ability to make change happen. Seeing clearly what is not going to work for you can save you a lot of time. Say no to a proposition that takes you completely out of your element and away from your sources of strength. A singular challenge is one thing. An endless struggle is another. Adding levity is not foolish. Unrelieved seriousness leads to bad decisions. So you can save a lot of time if you can see that something ain't going to work out for you. You're going to save yourself a whole lot of stress and struggle. If it ain't going to work out, it ain't going to work out. Yeah, you save yourself from that because although you like the way somebody moves, it's like trying to maintain that that connection. It's uncomfortable. You're uncomfortable. When you're in your comfort, they're not comfortable. There's something here about incompatibility. Incompatibility. When you recognize that red fucking flags, we had the red flag, right? And you acknowledge that, okay, you go about your business, and guess what happened? She ended up finding the right match for her true love, right? So keep making decisions. When you notice the situation is incompatible, don't just go into it and give into it just cause shit. No, you've got to honor that. You got to recognize that and honor that. So because we pulled out the Starman Tarot, they're like, pull a card from the Starman Tarot too. So let's see what we have from the Starman Tarot for today's message. What is the message from the Starman Tarot? So there's incompatibility. Save yourself from living a life of struggle. Okay. What do we have? Okay. Well, I want one. I'm putting them both back. Give me one card from this deck, please and thank you. One card from this deck. Thank you. That's much more like it. We have the Six of Pentacles coming out. So much detail in all of this. This deck has so much detail in its imagery. It's ridiculous. You could sit there and ponder one card forever. So I'm just going to go to the book from the Starman Tarot. Six of Pentacles energy. What you got to add to the show today? It says, hold on a second. All right. Six of Pentacles says, I have more than enough. At the time I started working with Bowie, my design partnership of 5 years was practically bankrupt. A passion-driven desire to create innovative designs which push boundaries compounded with the scarcity of willing, adventurous clients to commission us. He chomped through all of our resources. The bank had run out of patience, and an unexpected bill from the tax office has cast a death sentence on the business. The axe would fall in 7 weeks. The time delay between the final demands and the administrators showing up like the Grim Reapers. I had just finished this unpleasant calculation when the phone rang. A small, boring design project brief was offered, just enough to call a stay of execution for a little longer. But there was no joy in my heart to do it. That night, I dreamt a tall tiger creature, a strange and wonderful power totem, came to me. It was surrounded by flying serpents, and it glowed with a special turquoise, spectral turquoise and pinks. Every time it opened its arms, I was showered with gold. In the dream, I asked it what I should do. The reply was 2 words: create art. On a rational level, this just didn't make any sense. I was poised at a financial precipice, and yet at once it was the only thing that made sense. All doubt about the path ahead was evaporated by the brilliance of this dream. The next morning, I canceled the boring job, cleared the decks, and set about creating the kind of art and designs which filled me with joy, excitement, and aliveness. As destiny would have it, these designs were featured 2 months later in the magazine Creative Technology. A copy which stirred Bowie's imagination on a flight to the States and prompted him to call me. His projects and his spirit of innovation opened the door to a vast creative vista and generously rewarded me for my art. This transformation of fortune also gave me the opportunity to direct the flow of abundance, helping other aspiring designers and artists to shine and prosper. There are times when we must move past our fears and step into a universe of trust. Trust in the natural flow of abundance. Remember, there is never any shortage of resources. They simply need to be channeled in the right direction. In essence, our job is to fully show up and move and inspire people through what we do and how we are in life. I've discovered when we become intensely interested and intimately involved with all life, it becomes intensely intimate and involved with us. When we can generously offer our life, our very best, just for the joy of it happening, life begins to offer us the very best back. Almost always in unexpected and delightful ways, I invite you to see how this card can help you step into the flow of resources and the generosity of others. When reversed, this card signals misdirected resources, throwing money at things rather than presenting well thought out solutions that have everyone enrolled. Financial aid that encourages corruption or dependency rather than activating local assets and forging independence. The old Chinese proverb, you give a poor man a fish and you feed him for a day. You teach him how to fish and you give him an occupation that will feed him for a lifetime. The Six of Pentacles upright. Step into the natural flow of abundance. The custodian of resources, philanthropy. Generously offer life your best and deliver a worthwhile vision. Yeah. Again, in reverse, you take more than you give, misdirected resources, and encouraging dependency over provider. Okay. So give from your abundance, give from what feels freaking awesome, and then watch as life returns to you with abundance. Okay. As abundance returns to your state. Give the stuff that feels freaking fantastic is what is coming through. Give what feels fantastic. All right. So let's see what's happening. I'm feeling Chris Ann's Muse Tarot. So we're going to pull for the situation now. I'll be pulling 3 cards from this deck. What is the situation? Please and thank you. Okay. What is the situation? Please and thank you. Show me with 3 cards. What is the situation that's coming out in the 3D human life experience for the love and peace and happiness tribe at this time? What's the message? All right. 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the deck is the 5 of inspiration. These are all different people standing in different positions with different things, and all around are reflections, okay? But in these mirror reflections is the sky, so there's possibility, okay? 5 of inspiration traditionally talks about challenges, battles, cross-current energies. People, it's like each man for his own energy, okay? So let's see what's happening in the current situation. We have the Devil, Capricorn energy. We have the Queen of Voices, Queen of Swords energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And we have the Ace of Emotions, self-love. In this situation, I see a person looking at exactly what the fuck they want. There's somebody here who's looking at what they want. They can see it clearly. They know what it is. But it seems to be that there's some sort of fears or truths while looking at it. And somebody is looking at what they want and they're realizing, like, I mean, I could go there, but that means I have to cross through this volcanic eruption that's happening. I have to cross through unsafe territory. There's something unsafe about that territory. And it reminds me of Scotty over here, who has her lover that she chose, who lives in a whole environment different than what they are used to. Somebody here is like, that's not my environment. I don't live like that, okay? And somebody's saying self-love is where it's at. Fire and water. So this Devil card has so much fire in it. And the Ace of Cups is all water energy. So there's a situation here where somebody's looking at irreconcilable difference. Like, you live in a fire land, I live in a water land. You live with fire, you live with passion, you live this way. I live with my emotion. I'm caught up in my feelings. I'm in my spiritual world, something like that. Okay, there's fire and water here in some sort of way. Somebody here is looking at a fire. They're like, I'm not trying to get burned. I'm not trying to get burned. There's some sort of red flags on the play. All right, let's look at the other person's energy. The energy on the other side of the table. What is the other person's energy? We're going to pull 3 cards for them. Okay, 1, 2, 3. The bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Romantic interest, fun, flirtation, lightheartedness. Okay, getting to know somebody. A romantic interest is here. Okay, they definitely. I mean, the dude is sitting here on this chair, and he's got his bundle of roses. You know, I'm like, hey, how's it going? This person was single, interested in you. Let's see what's happening in their energy. 2 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. 2 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. Somebody here is looking at something at a distance. They want to make the investment to go for it, but there's some sort of, it's like, are they lying to themselves about their ability to live in this water world? Water World, the movie. Somebody just watched it. There's some sort of deceit there. There's some sort of self-doubt. There's some sort of hidden information, okay? Lies will hurt you eventually. They all catch up, okay? Somebody here is looking at something, this someone or something from far away, looking at it, not taking action on it, making a choice, looking over. They're staying in their place, looking out the window, and they're saying, what is this giving energy to what? I heard giving energy to what? So somebody's like, really, like, what have I been giving my energy to? Okay, because there's something here about looking over there saying there's deceit. Okay, let's look at the energy on your side of the table. What's the energy on your side of the table? Okay. 1, 2, 3 cards for you. And on the bottom of the deck in your energy, we have the 5 of Swords. Well, you was conflicted anyways. You were back and forth about something in some sort of way, okay? You weren't aligned with something, okay? You was, look at the fights. There's a mouse who's trying to mess with you. You're like, give me my broom. Let me get this out of here. Okay, so something here, I see on your energy, you were trying to get rid of a nuisance that wants to attack. Because this freaking little mouse, he's like, he does fencing. You know, he's got his little fencing sword out. I forgot what it's called, like a oleo or some shit like that. I don't know. Anyways, if you do fencing, I heard 50 points for you if you do fencing as a hobby. What the heck? Okay. Back to the point system. Whatever that's about. One day it'll be revealed. All right. Let's look in your energy now. You have the 10 of Cups. The 3 of Pentacles. And the World. I see family is definitely significant for you. I see that you are willing to cooperate and you're working on how to connect to someone who is far away, but also you're ending a situation. You're closing it out. You're in a situation closing it out because is your heart stuck between more than one? Yeah, it looks like definitely there's someone's heart here stuck between more than one. Somebody has options. Somebody here has options. And so their heart is done. 10 of Cups. They're focusing on their family, on their children. The 3 of Pentacles is over with the World card and the 3 of Pentacles together. So if somebody was looking somewhere else to get some sort of fulfillment, satisfaction, something like that, that's come to an end. That's not going to happen no more. That is complete. Okay. Let me go deeper into the situation with the 7 card Gypsy is what I'm being shown. That's not what I was expecting when I grabbed this deck, but that's what I'm hearing now. So let's see what's the message here. What's the message for the download today, please and thank you. All right. In the past, the fucking 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords here in the past, it says there was some sort of sneakery, deception, okay, a lie. The bottom of the deck is the 8 of Cups. Moving on, emotion. Somebody was lying to themselves about moving on from something. They were not moved on. Okay, in the current energy, the 10 of Pentacles. They have this pretty picture of the ideal life. You have everything you want. When you have the 10 of Pentacles, you literally have everything you want. But there's been some sort of divine planet play. There's a divine planet play. That's what the fuck this deception is. There's a divine planet play, and you're not seeing it clearly. You're not seeing it clearly. Okay, everything you want is right here in front of you right now. Okay. Hidden blessing is the 7 of Cups. You got options. You could choose. You can choose what the fuck you want. That's a blessing. The challenge is the 10 of Cups. Which is the best option? Which is the best option? Okay. And the whole family thing. In your environment, the 10 of Wands. Something is over. Something is blocked. Look at this whole jumble. Somebody's life is a fucking mess. That's a red flag. You are not looking for a cleanup job. Oh, the cleanup woman. Okay, watch out for it because she really cleans up. All right. The guidance is the 9 of Cups. Honey, go for what you want. Don't get yourself caught up in a compromising situation with somebody who you can't even stand how they live. Somebody is a whole fucking mess. You can't stand how they live. Okay, don't get yourself caught up in that. Go for your wish fulfillment. Outcome energy is justice. Universe is going to give somebody a spanking on the booty, and you're going to get exactly what you deserve, okay? You be removed. So there's something here. Somebody here in your experience, you've got some red flags on the play. You actually are not as emotionally bothered by this as you at one time you might have thought you would have been. But the fact of the matter is, like, Somebody's got a lot of shit they got to clean up. I have 1, 2, 3 10s in this 7-card spread. And that's like, yeah, done, done, done. I heard done, done, done. Okay, because you're holding space for the 10 of Cups. Your big challenge is trying to discern and figure out, is this a 10 of Cups situation? You know, is this my everything? So there's something here about watching out for somebody who's not going to change, who's stubborn. They're unwilling to change. You have to stand your ground because you do have happiness coming in for you. You have happiness that is available for you. Everything you want is right in front of you. But you have to hold that vision in place with that 10 of Pentacles image. She's holding that up there. Yeah, you have to hold that vision in place. And work with cooperative energies. You have to work with cooperative energies. Meditate before you get into anything thinking it's so great. I hear meditate. Let's pull the Divine Mind. I got the God deck in my hand. Show me this devil in the past. Thank you. We have the 6 of Swords coming out. With the Queen of Voices, we have the King of Pentacles. And with the Ace of Emotions, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So in the past, I see some of you are going to resonate with being a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn who has been making some very power move decisions to assert and honor boundaries. Okay, you moved on from a situation with the devil, with the Capricorn. You moved on from a situation where you felt like it was keeping you stuck so that you can open up more energy in your life. Okay. You had to choose. So whatever this was you let go of in the past, it removed you from a fight. It removed you from this 5 of Swords energy. You were previously in the 5 of Swords. Now you're feeling happy because you let go of that. Things are working better for you. And this Knight of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups in the situation, it's like you let go of something that you could do nothing about. And you're feeling fantastic about it. Well, let's see what we have coming over here with the 2 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords. Somebody over there is thinking about approaching. We have the King of Swords. Okay, somebody made it thinking. Okay, thinking. 7 of Cups with the 6 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords with the 7 of Swords. Somebody's thinking about an opportunity that's over there. They're feeling like they're far away from an opportunity. They want to get closer to it. How do I get closer to it? Okay, the 4 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. It's like, wait for the divine plan to be fulfilled. That's what I'm seeing. In your energy, you have the 10 of Cups coming out with Justice, the 3 of Wands with the 3 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups with the World. Yeah, you let the old energies, you've walked away from stuff before, you know what I'm saying? You waiting on something that is cooperative and reciprocal that you can work with. This love is the world to you. This love is a world to you. With the 7 of Swords in the past, we had the 3 of Pentacles. Somebody was lying about working together. Somebody here, there's a divine plan to bring people together. But in your past, you had somebody who was lying about a third-party situation. And in your past, at the same time, while that was all happening, the universe was conspiring in your favor to bring you together with what you deserve, what you really want, what is really worthy of you, and you're worthy of it. With the 10 of Pentacles in the current energy, you have the 4 of Pentacles. So this is about persevering with that wise salt. This is about persevering the vision. You have to preserve the vision. Yes, you have to preserve the vision. What you have this ideal vision. You have to believe in it. With the 7 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so it's like the hidden blessing is that you've been tending to your own garden and keeping your options open. That's a blessing because the challenge is the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Okay, other people have love. You looking at it. Okay, you looking at what other people have. That could be a challenge sometime because it makes you feel like it's separate from you. It's away from you. Somebody else here, you know what love is, and you've had to walk away from it so many times. Okay, in your environment, the 10 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Somebody here in your environment, there's a new person who's cleaning up a whole fucking mess. That's what this is showing me. and they're choosing self-love. They're choosing what the fuck they really want, so they're cleaning up a mess. The guidance for you is the Nine of Cups with the Emperor. Choose, you know what you want. Go get your Emperor. Take action to get your wish fulfillment. It's time for you to get wish fulfillment. You've got wisdom. Okay, the ring is about things coming full circle. And for some of y'all, you're going to go ahead and pop the question or say yes when the question is popped. Justice in the outcome being clarified by the star. Okay, this is destiny, honey. It's destiny that you should, the universe is conspiring in your favor, to bring you balance, because the Three of Swords in the bottom of the deck. Spirit is here acknowledging, just like wise salt, honey. It's been a lifetime of pain and pleasure and difficult lessons and stressings and fucking tears and heartache. You've had a lot of that, but it's made you wiser, okay? It's made you wiser. So be busy doing the things that you love. And when somebody approaches you, they're going to all want you. So just make sure that you're choosing what really works for you. Just because somebody lifestyle or where they live is not compatible with you doesn't mean that they aren't an awesome person. It's just like, how do I make my life work with that? Somebody here, you have children that's affecting your situation. You can't just up and leave your children. You got to stay with your children. Somebody here, you have a business that you've been growing. You can't just give up your whole bit. You kid. That's not what is on your path, though. You know, it would be foolish for you to give up on what you've been building all this time. There's a purpose to what you've been building. So for some of you, red flags have shown up in the past, but it's like, as you honor that creative truth and how you're able to deliver to the creative arts and abilities you have to society and be of service, okay? There's something here about the options that flow in that life, both for you and for the other. They show up, they reveal themselves. So meditate. What kind of life, what kind of partnership really works for you? You know, I had one of my friends and she's like, I don't even know what kind of, how I could live with somebody. I'm very particular about my home, like OCD. I said, well, it sounds like you need a partner who wants to live in their own place. You know what I'm saying? Somebody here, they travel a lot for work, and you want a partner who has enough business to mind of their own so that they'll still be there when you get back, but they ain't gonna be pissed off while you're gone. Interdependence. I'm seeing the word interdependence is a kind of connection that you want. So let's see, any love opportunities on the table right now? Let's just find out. Is there really a love opportunity on the table right now for someone here? Is there a love opportunity on the table for somebody right now who's watching this reading and feels like this is their message? Let's find out. We have one saying you're a single lady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, you have to wait. Temperance card is the final card. Yeah, the first card out was a single lady card. Temperance card is, hold on, for somebody, it's going to happen during Sagittarius season. Is the message here that you're trying to say the same one that the guy got who did the Starman Tarot, which is create art? Are you just trying to tell us it's time for us to really create art and appreciate what we've been building up so far? Is that the message? Is that the message? Create art. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No. Are you telling us we need to fucking make a decision? What the fuck? Okay. I mean, you should still be creating your art. Happy things come. Okay. Are you telling us, okay, that we need to make a decision to choose the life that's best for us, and then that's where shit just shows up because the star is there? That's a wish fulfillment that comes in. Okay. Is that what you're telling us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They're saying these answers are not as simple as yes or no. Are you telling us that somebody has to walk away from what the fuck they've had in order to get what the fuck they want? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nope. Are you telling us we have to walk away from the heartbreak? Listen, this is ridiculous. I feel like, why did I even get started with these yes or no questions? Is this fears coming out? Okay, that's the next question. Is this fears coming out? Are we talking about somebody's fears here? Everything I already said still applies. I don't know who really wants these questions to be asked, but okay. It's coming because I don't do a lot of this type of shit during a general reading. There's too many people's energy here, but it's coming out today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, this is fears coming out. So everything here that I just read with the yes or no's, that's fears coming out. Everything in the message is the message. That's what needed to come out today. We're going to go into your alpha and omega messages. If you chose membership, now's the time to put your personal request in. If you sent a donation for a reading during the live, now's the time to let me know where I can confirm that and put your question in. If you're going to go to the website and get a reading, I'll be back in a minute to do it. Okay, let's see what we have from the Guardian Angel Tarot. Interesting. Temperance card energy. Win-win solution. There's strength in diversity. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. From the postcard from Spirit. It says, Dear you, there are times in life when taking a risk is better left for another day. Other times are perfect for taking that leap, no matter how dangerous it might seem. Well, hold on to your parachute strings, for today is leap time. Realize that no matter what, we will not let you fall, drown, get lost, or hurt yourself in any way on this one. Even if it may feel like you are in free fall, we are here for you. And you can stop freaking out about getting hurt and relax into this transition to something new. All the elements are in place and your soul is ready for a new experience. No matter what you're asking about, it's time to take the risk and do that thing that scares you. No matter what happens, you will land softly, right on target. Don't worry about the outcome. Spirit's got that covered. It's taking the leap itself that's the point. We love your courage. Embrace it. The only yes we got was, is this about somebody's fucking fears? Yes, this is about somebody's fucking fears. So it's time to take the risk and do that thing that scares you, no matter what you're asking about. Something scares you. This is all about your fears. Yeah, somebody's not going to change, okay? You're not backing down from opposition. You got to choose your happiness and well-being. There is a ring coming. You have wisdom from the past. You have a deep depth of love to draw from because you have the well. So that's what we have for your download message today. I see Eliza, Zelle, $10 for Kat to get a B-Day reading. Kat, do you have a question you want to ask, or do you just want a general? Eliza is buying you a reading. And then let me check Venmo. Thank you for your $2.23 donation, Maxine. So thankful and grateful for your $2.23 donation. Okay. And I'm not seeing any member questions. What's up with the member questions? All right. Cat Within creates. I just dropped some cards. Hold on. Picking up the cards I just dropped. Cat wants a general. All right. So for cats, what's the general message you have for Cat? I'm pulling the Rider-Waite. What's the birthday message for Cat? From Liza. Thank you, Liza, for Buying a birthday message for Kat today. All right, let's see what we have for Kat's general birthday message as her gift from Liza. Okay, look, they came through like this. It says, the Four of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Four of Swords is chill and heal card. Knight of Pentacles is know what you need to hold on to, know what you need to let go of. Take your time, but move steady towards your goals. Slow and steady wins a race. You need to pray and meditate. Pray and meditate on your goals and how to accomplish them. In the physical world, something is coming to an end, wrapping itself up. The 10 of Wands. In your emotional body, the Page of Swords. You've been kind of guarded, asking questions about some feelings that you have. In your headspace, this is all about your family, okay? There's some situation transforming around your family. Spirit wants you to know it's time for change. The Knight of Wands. Change is coming in. You can sense it. You can feel it. You've been asking. Okay, so what's the guidance for you in this? The Seven of Wands. You have to stand your ground. Do not back down to opposition. You've had enough heartbreak in the past. You know what you need to do. It's time for you to follow through. This is what I have for your download message today. Until next time, sending you so much. No, that's not the right closing. Until next time. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Le bebe. And that's all, folks.